Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the Origin gaming community. I'm pretty sure no one's here yet because I just posted the link. So I'll just talk about some bullshit for a little while because that's what I can do because it's my channel, and I'll wait for some people to show up if they're going to. A few things that I've been enjoying, and you might too. The webcomic Tower of God. I know a few of the people in the community are currently reading it. I think I'm the furthest behind, though. I think I also started it first, but then stopped reading it and then started reading it once I realized everyone else was. So that's pretty good. I'm in season 2 on episode 22, it looks like. It's kind of nice to read while you're trying to zone into Crucible because it takes about 45 minutes between matches. So you can knock out a bunch of episodes for that. So that's cool. Also on YouTube, another channel, West Tank. He's been rapping over Dr. Dre beats to like Dr. Seuss books. That's pretty hilarious. If you haven't watched it, I would recommend doing that. It's pretty much what I got there. Going forward, I'll talk about this more a little bit at the end. We have a few weeks left until, I think 3 weeks left now, 3.5 until the season ends. We'll probably get one more Iron Banner right before the season ends based on the timeline. But for the next few weeks, I think I'll be running some teaching raids as I usually do. Logan's picked that up too, so he'll have some. But I think I'm going to try to do teaching raids for the larger Destiny community in hopes of getting us some new recruits, warm blood, whatever you want to call it. I know Nightwalkers is getting pretty full on members. So if anyone in the Syndicate or Siva, or I think that's all we got right now, clans want to help out, maybe we can use it for recruiting. If you are looking for more people, it's really on you. But yeah, so I think I'm going to start posting on Reddit using LFG, trying to get some people. I've been using Reddit a lot more recently and noticed that a lot of people are asking for help with raids. So if anyone's interested, let me know. We're still looking for Sherpas for the community, our Origin gaming community. Right now, only Lucidon and Mars have actually said that they want to do it. Again, if we get 10 Sherpas and you teach one raid a month, that's 2.5 times the number of raids that I was teaching at one a week. Just one a month, just any day, just throw up a raid, get some people to sign up. Just contact me if that's anything you're interested in. And then I'll talk about future of the league going forward at the end of the video. So before we begin, obviously the overall, I don't know if it was as successful as last season. We had fewer people when we started and then ended up with only 2 teams, which made some things a little interesting. I think there are some kinks to work out with scoring. The final score, Tyrants, my team, won with 158 points. Hotdog Warriors won with 140. The entirety of the difference came from raid organizing and Sherpa assists. We did have more first-time clears. That's still something I think I would keep as the thing going forward if we do it. But the raid organizing and the Sherpa assisting, I don't know. I almost think it was too much. Too heavily weighted. I don't know. I like the idea of an incentive for people organizing raids and assisting in Sherpa clears, or assisting, because obviously those are hard and whatever. But like I said, Hot Dog Warriors was by far the better PvP team with 12 wins to R5. The score ranks, or the win-loss, looks a little weird because of the losing that one team, but yep. And then my team ended up with more raid points. I think of the raids completed, it went pretty back and forth, pretty good who had the faster time. So that was, I think, the most competitive area. Nightfall was sort of all fucked up because I think 4 of the weeks, at least one team didn't finish on Nightfall, which is sort of mind-boggling because it's 3 people, but whatever. My team did it at least twice, so I can't really say anything about that. So moving on from there, we're going to go to some final awards. I know this was somewhat popular idea last time. And no one got bonus points for having their full team clear GOS. Just a heads up on that. 0 people got that. I thought that would be an incentive. I thought everyone would want to do GOS. Less popular than I thought. And I didn't end up updating all the GOS clears because it didn't matter. And I didn't end up updating all the PvP stats at the end because we missed a few and some were a little strange with the way they published or got scored. So for the tyrants, the PvP highest KD, no surprise, goes to Diamond with a 1.87, with Frank not too far behind with a 1.39. As expected, I played like garbage. I had a 0.52 and played way more. Wait, was that a 0.5? Yeah, that was me. 0.52. Maybe a little lower because, like I said, I didn't update all those stats at the end. But I showed up. So there's that, which is more than I can say for some people. For the Hot Dog Warriors, highest PvP KD was, this was a little more competitive. With a 3, we had Og, who I think played drunk and killed his team half the time. But, go for that. Silent with a 2.45 and a 2.3. We had War Wizard. So good job there. The most likely to participate on their team was Cerberus, the captain, obviously. Participated in, I think, every single thing that his team ever did. So congrats, Cerb. Good job. Thank you for participating. And then, there's a surprise. Somewhere between myself, Lucy, and Diamond. I think Diamond has the most of everyone because he has no life and played all the nightfalls because his light was always high enough to do them. And then participated in all but one raid and every PvP match. So good job on you, Diamond, for participating and having no life. And while you never responded and we never knew till the last minute if you were going to participate, I always had a good feeling that you'd show up. So there's that. Good job, Diamond. So most likely to ask for his girlfriend to tag along was Mappo, or now TNA Tofu, I guess is his new name. Mappo, if he's doing the right thing, Map. If he's not, just remember that if you make a name, who am I judging after 1 week? Oh, okay, that's Og. So, I'm going to judge everyone. It's not a problem. Most likely to have his girlfriend tag along Mappo or Map if he's doing something wrong. Remember, friends, if you're going to put your name as something, people are going to read the first real word in your name. So if the first real word in your name is Map, that's what you will get called for probably ever. I still do it. I apologize. I'll try to go with Tofu from now on. But, old habits die hard. I still call Shane Wolf and Frank Onyx. So, actually I've gotten better with Frank. But, that's how that goes. Most likely to play on a team that isn't his, or most likely to show up for someone other team's raid when then his own team's anything, is Garrett. Good job showing up for Hot Dog Warriors, GOS, not clear, and not showing up for anything that we ever did. Good job there. That's, I guess, it's worth it. Great job. Let's see what else we got. Most likely to start teaching a raid that he's never been part of or never been in. Also, we had another one from Map. Great job there too. Awards for you there at the end. And I think that's all we have for now. So going forward next season, if we do it, I think I will essentially not do it unless 4 teams are going to participate. If we have enough for 4 teams, it feels like a lot of work. I didn't do as good a job updating stats and stuff as I did last season. I apologize for that. I moved into a new house, had a lot of shit going on, and then really not a lot of shit going on, but I wanted to play and not be on my computer updating stats. So, that's how that goes sometimes. When I was in class and couldn't play, it was really easy to update stats. But it's still a lot of work for what ended up being about 14 people ever participating in anything. So, like I said, 4 teams will have to be in the league for it to happen next season. We have 4 weeks to get there. Go Army. Air Force is garbage. Navy's, Gabby's not here though, so we can't really make fun of him. It feels like, So 4 teams. I'm looking. So essentially, I'm sick of people saying they're going to show up and then not showing up. We had, let's see, I'm going to count it up real quick. I may do this. We had 1 person only do 2 things. We had 1 person do nothing for their team. We had multiple people quit teams in the middle of the season. I think because they thought that they'd be in everything that they said they would show up for and then stop responding to. Another 2 people who were in nothing. We had a whole team fold, so we won't even go into that. And then 3 people, it looked like 2 people on Hot Dog Warriors who didn't do anything. So great job for you all, Puff, Jess, who I don't know if they've ever logged into the game, Wizard, and oh wow, did we really live? And Garrett, obviously, like I said before, didn't show up for our team. Young did 2 things, and Shy Fox did a few things at the beginning, and then I don't know what happened. Then he left all of our chats. So what I'm looking at doing is I think you want to have you figure out your 6 to 8 players. We'll make you pick your own teams. I actually maxed my ASVAB, so yeah, it's great. But I'm also an officer, so I probably, it is what it is. As high as an ASVAB can be scored, I scored. So I don't really have to worry about that. I was also too old to join the Air Force. Their cutoff was 27. I was 20. No, their cutoff was 25, I think, for officers or something at the time. And I was too old for that shit. So there's that. I actually found an error in the ASVAB. They spelled the word senator wrong, which is great. But that's a thing, I guess. I don't know if they fixed it. Never taken it again and don't have to. So like I was saying before, we're going to pick our own teams. So I'm going to put up a few polls or some kind of post on Band. If you have a team, I'm going to have your captain sign up. Yes, we're participating. Just your captain. So let's say that all the people in this chat right now. So we have Serb, Aaron, Diamond, Og, myself, and okay, let's say the 4 of us are actually 8 people, and Diamond says he wants to be the captain. He's the only one who's going to fucking sign up. It's not that hard. We're not all going to sign up. 1 person is going to sign up. And then in the comments, they'll put their team name or their members of their team. Another post will be for people who either have not 6 to 8. So say you have 3 people, say Gabby, Priestley, and Kami decide they want to be a team, but don't have 3 more. They put their in there. They can put their name in the comments, and then a bunch of people can sign up. Hey, I don't have people on my team, or I need to be on. I want to be on a team, and then y'all can figure out who you want to be on your team. Work it out that way, and then once you have 6 people, that team can then sign up in the other thing. This is really complicated. I get it. Most people can't figure out how to RSVP to an event, so I don't expect this to go well. But like I said, unless we get 4 teams competing, then unless we get 4 teams competing, I'm not going to do it. It's not honestly worth my time. I know people had fun with it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like 1 for stragglers or teams not complete, and then 1 for teams that are complete. So essentially, like the Gabby Priestley Kami team, once they pick up 3 more, say Barry, Shane, and or Frank are like, oh, let's all join their team. Then Gabby can go sign up as the captain for that team as the other post. So we'll figure it out. If they're basically what I feel like people will be more accountable if their friends are on their team or like people they play with. Like if I didn't show up and I was on Shane's team, he'd have no problem calling me a bitch and telling me to show up. Whereas and he knows how to get in touch with me, which is another benefit, as opposed to getting 4 people on your team who don't check band ever, even though like they were told at the beginning before they signed up for the league that they need to check band because that's how everyone fucking communicates. So that way, I think people will be more accountable. If people don't show up, I don't feel bad for the people who are friends with that asshole because that's their own problem, kind of. I think it'll make PvP a little bit easier to schedule because if 3 or 4 of us always play together, we kind of know what times we're available, and I think it'll make it easier for the captains at that point. I think the drafts are fun. I think that the big idea was getting to play with people you don't normally play with. However, I think that it overall hurt participation and kind of hurt going forward. So we'll see. Like I said, if we don't get 4 teams, I'm not going to do it. It's not worth my time for 12 to 14 people to ever participate. If you're interested, again, polls will be going up probably tonight, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Or some kind of sign up type post. So keep your eye out for those if you're interested. If you're not, it was great playing with you. I mean, we'll still play together, obviously, all in the same community. So like I was saying, real quick recap. Read Tower of God, it's really good. Watch West Tank, rap to Dr. Seuss over Dr. Dre beats. That's hilarious fucking shit. And then we'll be teaching. I'm looking for more Sherpas. We had a Sherpa team. A lot of them are either not playing the game, playing very minimally, or don't actually never Sherpa'd ever, even though they said they wanted to. So, and obviously if you don't want to be a Sherpa, but you still want to teach events, that's perfectly okay. You don't have to be a Sherpa to teach raids. Just put up an event. People will sign up. If you do want to be a part of the Sherpa team, whatever. Like I said, right now, it looks like Serb is signing up right now. But we have Lucy and Mars, who are the only 2 people who've said anything. Loken has been teaching raids quite a bit. I will keep teaching raids as much as I can. I expect to have to actually go to work at some point when COVID gets better. I don't really know. Right now I'm teleworking, which basically means doing like a 3-hour online class on my work computer once a week and then not doing anything. That's your tax dollars at work, gentlemen. I probably shouldn't have said that. And then, so if you want to be part of that, and then going forward for the league, teams sign up on your own, 6 to 8, make it work. If we don't get 4 teams, probably not doing it. No, captain. Get paid quite a bit more than those butter bars. So that's Prez. That's all I got for tonight. Thanks for hanging out for 20 minutes. Looks like we had more people than we've had in a while. And then I will see you all around the community. And that's Prez signing out.